This is Startup, one of the most popular Korean series on Netflix today. It is a romantic comedy about sisters competing with each other. There's also an investor who was an orphan but is good in investing and became a big-time investor in his adult days. And also, there's an excellent developer who developed one of the best AI image recognition software. But what is valuable in this show? Join me and let us see stand up in a different perspective. This is PerspecTV, where we see tech differently. For this episode, as what we've mentioned a while ago, we're going to review one of Netflix's popular Korean TV series, Startup. We have chosen this show kasi, first of all, it's very relatable, most especially in the IT industry. It's very relatable. You're an IT practitioner or you're an IT businessman. Most especially as well, doon sa mga nagsa-startup or nagsuumpisa ng kanilang tech venture. Pero in a nutshell, we don't want to spoil the beans. We don't want to spoil the story with you. We just want to relate siguro yung story or yung mga points in the series and its significance doon sa everyday life or the realities of being a technopreneur. But in a nutshell, it's about Sodalmi and Won In-jae. So, these are two sisters, magkapatid sila na yung kanilang mga magulang, their parents got divorced. So, si Won In-jae went with her mother. Tapos yun naman kanilang mother ay kinasal ulit sa isang mayaman na businessman. So, naging maunlad sila, naging maalwan yung kanilang buhay kasi they lived in luxury dahil nag-asawa nga ng mayaman na businessman. On the other hand, ito naman si Sodalmi, mahal na mahal niya yung kanyang tatay and he went with his father. Ito naman kanyang father is also an aspiring businessman as well. So, gusto niya ngayon na mag-start up ng kanyang negosyo. But sadly, nahirapan sila. So, they lived in, sabi natin na Korean na standard, they live in poverty. Naghirap sila kasi syempre merong business idea yung kanyang father, only that hindi makakuha ng investment. Although nung mga latter part makakakuha sana ng investment yung tatay niya, kaya lang hindi na niya nakuha dahil namatay yung kanyang father. So, spoiler alert dahil of course we have to somehow run down some of the significant details of the story para lang ma-relate natin dito sa ating pinag-uusapan. Tapos meron din ditong character si Han Ji-pyong. So Han Ji-pyong is an orphan. So galing siya sa orphanage and mag-isa lang siya sa buhay. And he was taken care of by the grandmother of Sodalmi without Sodalmi knowing. Then nung magka-college na si Han Ji-pyong, umiwalay siya sa grandmother ni Sodalmi. Then nag-aral siya sa university hanggang sa gumraduate siya and naging successful investor siya. Kasi ever since his high school days nagpakita na ng ability itong si Han Ji-pyong in investing to businesses. Marunong siya magpaikot ng pera. He knows where to put his money in order for it to be profitable. Tapos nandito naman si Nam Do-san. Nam Do-san is a very brilliant mathematician and a developer or programmer. So nanalo siya sa isang math competition when he was little. And at the same time, nung tumanda na siya, he and his partners have come up with a startup company as well, yung Samsung Tech. So, itong startup nila. So, may startup din siya, magaling siya, nakapag-develop siya ng isang AI that has a facial recognition feature. So, AI with a facial recognition feature. Tapos, nanalo sila sa isang competition which is the CODA as being pertained to in the story. Tapos, dito rin sa show na to, meron din sila tinatawag na Sandbox. So, Sandbox is a concept that came from Sodalmi's father. Nasabi nga nila, pagka nga nagsuswing yung kanyang anak, when his daughter was playing on a swing with him, madalas nahuhulog sa swing. Diba? So, what he did was, he scattered yung naglalatag siya ng sand doon sa swing set. Para pag nalalaglag yung bata, hindi masyadong masakit kasi babagsakan niya ay buhangin or sand. So doon ngayon na-conceptualize yung Sandbox. Narinig kasi yun ng isang investor na yung concept ng Sandbox, it's an incubator na lahat ng mga aspiring businessmen na ma-accredit doon sa Sandbox will be taken care of. Kung babagsak man yung negosyo nila, in case na bumagsak yung kanilang business, hindi masyadong masakit. As an incubator, as someone who assists small and medium enterprises to grow, so assistihan din nila yung mga ganong klase ng businesses. That's what incubators do. So, that's in a nutshell yun yung story niya. Those are the characters. We don't want to delve into the details of the story because, well, somehow we recommend you to watch the show kasi maganda yung show. Although, kumbaga siguro in reality, medyo malabo mangyari yung storya kasi very intertwined yung mga characters. Very intertwined yung kanilang mga relationships. But, na parang minsan will it happen in reality? Pero, kumbaga dito naman sa storya na to, meron din siyang mga bits and pieces of realities. Kasi minsan talagang gano'n, pag nanonood ng Korean novela or nanonood ng mga Korean romantic flicks, talaga ang habol natin madalas yun yung kilig factor. Minsan, kasi crush niya si Suzy B, kaya lahat ng show ni Suzy B, panonoorin niya. Crush niya yung lalaki na Korean, kaya panonoorin niya lahat yun. But for me, personally, I would really recommend this, most especially to technopreneurs or to IT practitioners. This is one of the things na maganda mapanood natin kasi maraming bits and pieces of realities dito sa show na to that we can learn from. And one of which is building a startup is a Herculean task. It's difficult. Mahirap mag-start ng isang negosyo. Most especially if you are someone who does not come from a wealthy family, talagang sariling sikap, talagang sariling kayod, sariling tiyaga, talagang it's going to be very difficult. Wala kang savings sometimes or most of the time gagawin mangungutang for you to be able to start up your own business. So, laging gano'n na nagiging cycle madalas. Nung pa lang sa part pa lang ni Nam Do-san, di ba? He was rebuked by his father kasi ang kanyang tatay, yun yung kanyang investor. Kasi sinisingil na siya ng investment niya. So, doon pa lang talagang makikita na natin, there was a scene there na talagang hinabol siya ng baseball bat dahil ang isang taon na raw or 2 taon or years na raw nilang binibuild up yung kanilang startup business, hindi pa rin nagpo-prosper, hindi pa rin kumikita. So, ganun talaga when doing a startup, most especially in the IT industry. Sa IT talagang hindi ganun kadaling kumita. Hindi ganun kadali. Pati yung tatay ni Sodalmi, di ba? Makukuha na sana niya yung grant, kaya lang nakamatayan pa. Yung mga ganung bagay, it is a reality. It is a reality. Talagang mahirap ang startup, most especially in the IT industry. Kasi equipment pa lang, ang mamahal na ng equipment. Diba? It's part of the capitalization. And based on my own experience, I can honestly say, talagang mahirap. Syempre, halimbawa, once upon a time, you failed on a certain endeavor. If you're going to redo it again, you're not redoing it from scratch because you're redoing it from experience, sabi nga nila. So, may mga pagkakamali kayo in the past that you can already repair or that you can already avoid as you repeat, as you do it from the very beginning. Talagang mahirap. That is one of the bits and pieces of realities. And one of the things that I have observed personally doon sa show is yung prevalence ng incubator such as yung Sandbox. So, doon kasi sa show, talagang very stressed out yung Sandbox. As an incubator, it was highly celebrated or highly aspired by aspiring technopreneurs or yung mga kahit na hindi pa nakapagsimula ng business, meron lang silang concept in their minds, di ba? And they want to be part of Sandbox. Actually, dito naman sa Pilipinas meron yan, yung PLDT SME Nation. Although talagang hindi masyadong maingay na siya in a way, kaya lang hindi pa talaga na-pursue ng ibang mga technopreneurs or ng ibang mga entrepreneurs for that matter. Pero meron na tayong mga existing na mga incubators. Such as yung show nga na Shark Tank, diba? Alam naman natin yung show na Shark Tank na magpipitch sila ng business idea, then it's up to the sharks if they're going to invest in the business or not. Pero maganda rin yung meron kang incubator. Someone that can assist you, that can mentor you, that can guide you all throughout for you to be able to grow your business. So it's going to be an opportunity for those na talagang gusto na ma-pursue yung kanilang passion. Most especially for technopreneurs. Kailangan niya ng technopreneurs. Kasi sometimes, they have an idea in mind. Kaya lang, they don't know. Parang minsan kasi ganun kagaya ni Nam Do-san, ang ganda ng technology na ginawa niya. It's an AI, napansin yung AI niya, nanalo sila sa competition, dun sa CODA, diba? Nanalo sila. They were very good. Impressed sa kanila when it comes to the technology. They were impressed. The problem is, they don't know how to make it profitable. Hindi nila alam paano pagkakakitaan yung technology. That's where the problem lies, di ba? Sometimes you're very good in terms of tech, pero hindi mo naman alam kung paano mo gagawin profitable. That's one of the reasons rather. Kaya kailangan natin ng mga incubators, ng mga advisors, ng mga investors that can guide us throughout our business. Kasi sometimes, alam nga natin halimbawang pagkakitaan, alam din natin yung technology, maganda yung technology, you're the first in the market, alam mo rin kung paano mo gagawin profitable. The problem is, the marketing side naman. Minsan, di natin alam paano natin yung market, how it should be marketed, di ba? Kagaya na lang ni Samsung Tech, di ba? Samsung Tech, yung kay Nandosan, yung kumpanya nila, yung startup company nila, calling card pa lang, napipintasan na sila. Diba? Sometimes it's in the presentation. If you're going to present yourself the way you should be presenting yourself, okay, maaari yung makakash ka ng attention. Sometimes, kahit gaano kaganda ang technology mo, kahit gaano kaganda ang product mo, kahit gaano kaganda yung services mo, if it is not presented in the way that it should be presented, nawawalan din ng kwenta. So, maganda yung meron ka tayong advisors, meron mga existing incubators. Hope that there will be celebrated incubators such as Sandbox dun sa gaya nung nakita natin dun sa series. And hopefully, there will be more of that para mag-bloom or maging fruitful lang isang country and at the same time makapagbigay ng opportunity sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs. Diba? It will be good for the economy as well. Tapos, ang isa pa sa makikita natin doon is yung qualities of being a startup. Well, when I'm filming this, nasa episode 5 na, if I'm not mistaken. Episode 5 pa lang. And, well, I suppose more or less sa mga ganyang Korean series, mga nasa 16 episodes yan. But as early as 5 episodes, marami na tayong takeaways. One of which as well is the qualities of having a startup company in an IT industry. Ano ba yung mga qualities na dapat meron tayo when we're going to be a technopreneur, a startup technopreneur, di ba? One of the things nga na dapat na meron tayo is we have to be a calculated risk taker. Not just a risk taker, but a calculated risk taker. We should be calculating our risks. Nakikita dapat natin kung is this risk worth it? Can we afford this risk? Kasi, well, personally, yan din yung pagkakamali. Sometimes we are very visionary. I myself am like that, di ba? Para bang we're very visionary. We stick to our vision, not knowing kung ano pa talaga yung dapat or not knowing kung scalable ba. Diba? Scalable ba yung gagawin natin? Is it going to be very feasible? Is it going to somehow bring us to detriment? To deep detriment kung yan gagawin natin. Diba? So that's one of the things. So we have to become calculated risk takers. We should know what our risks may be. Ano ba yung sinusugal natin? Ano ba yung risks natin for this? And can we afford that risk? Tapos, one of the things then is persistence. It is very evident in the show, yung persistence nung tatay ni Sodalmi, yung persistence ni Sodalmi herself, her persistence just to prove herself na parang gusto niyang patunayan na tama yung pinili ko. I chose my father over my mother. Parang gano'n. Diba? So, meron siyang fiery desire to pursue her dream. And that brought about persistence. Kaya siya persistent because she has a goal in mind. And for us, as technopreneurs, dapat we have a goal in mind. We have that kind of passion in us. And from that passion, we have to be very persistent in reaching that. We have to be very persistent. We have to have that kind of desire in our hearts to accomplish what we want to accomplish. Just for the good cause, of course. Tapos, one of the things then that is very evident, kasi si Sodalmi, she didn't graduate in college. Baga undergrad kasi si Sodalmi in the show. Pero when it comes to innovative thinking, innovative siya, creative thinker siya. She knows what she thinks or she thinks what she knows. She knows her concept, she knows how to conceptualize. And well, dun nga sa show, nagawan nga niya ng paraan kung paano magiging profitable yung AI nila Namdosan. So from there, makikita din natin yung innovative thinking. So as a technopreneur, we should be creative and intelligent and innovative. So those are some of the traits na kailangan meron ang isang technopreneur. And it is evident naman the person of Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, 'di ba? Nila Bill Gates. So yung ganong klase ng behavior, yung ganong klase ng yung ganong klase ng passion, yung ganong klase ng creative mind. Kagaya ni Steve Jobs, integrating art with technology etc. etc. Diba? So yung ganon is what it was also evident doon sa series, diba? Na talagang merong innovative thinking si Sodalmi, and that will probably bring her to the top, hopefully, in the next episodes of the series. Last but not the least, if we're going to start off with something, let's always start and finish it with a clean conscience. Gaya nga nung nakikita natin at one of the episodes of Startup, 'di ba? Yung mga sumasali doon sa yung mga sasali doon sa screening process ng Sandbox, 'di ba? They were writing notes na, why do you want to join Sandbox? Marami silang sinusulat. Why do you want to achieve being accredited in Sandbox? Why would you want to be accredited in Sandbox? So sinusulat nila yung mga intentions nila, why they wanted to be part of Sandbox. So, with all of those things, dapat we have to start off with a clean conscience and we have to end with a clean conscience, diba? Not because of revenge, not because of other hateful intentions in mind. Hindi naman dahil sa gusto mong maging successful, yung business mo talagang suklo lang manlamang ka na ng kapwa mo tao, etc. With that, makikita natin throughout the story and hopefully throughout the series, makikita naman din natin yan. Kasi di pa nga tapos yung show, di ba? Di pa siya tapos. But throughout the show, makikita naman din natin yung importance of having a clean conscience and yung evidence, yung how evident it is for us to be able to pursue our dreams by possessing these characteristics of a technopreneur. Well, that is the gist of what we wanted to impart to you. Kasi, syempre, when you start off or when you watch romantic flicks, diba? Talagang minsan makikita si Bae Suzy talagang titilin. Yan na siya. Ganda-ganda niya, etc. Yeah. But for this one, let's look at it, diba? In a different angle. We may learn something from it. It's not bad na manood tayo ng mga Korean novelas, etc. No? And nasa episode 5 pa naman. And for me personally, well, it's good na magandang panoorin din natin ito. And it will give us inspiration for us to be able to move forward, lalo na sa mga talagang aspiring to become technopreneurs. So apart from looking forward sa mga giggles, sa mga romantic, sa mga kilig factor ng show, let us ensure na meron tayong takeaways from the show that will add value to us. For me, honestly, somehow it adds value to us when we watch your startup. So yeah. I think that would be it, and that is my perspective on Netflix's Startup. So I hope kahit papaano we have imparted with you our perspective. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And once again, as a wise man once said, it is good to see things in a different perspective. Good day, everyone.